All right, Joseph.
Well, first of all, in relation to my definition of a liberal, liberal people, there are many issues at stake. And someone can be a conservative on one issue and a liberal on another issue. And when you brought up Maxine Waters and Jesse Jackson, I don't believe that they are liberal across the board in relation to issues that you brought out. For instance, the destruction of the family. I know for a fact that Jesse Jackson has a family. And I know that he is not for breaking up of his family or the breaking up of black families.
So why does he encourage everything that breaks up a family?
Well, I don't believe that that is his goal or objective. But
that's not what I asked him. Well, why is he encouraging that? If he believes strongly in the family, why is he encouraging everything that breaks up a family?
I don't believe that's the case. I believe that he's doing the things that are necessary to give black families the opportunity to move forward into progress in this particular society and circumstance based upon the history of this country and black people in this particular
country. And what is he doing? What do you believe he's doing to build a family?
I believe that his intent is to be an advocate for us and to be a voice based upon the lack of voices that there are that have the platform that he has to speak on.
So is he a voice for you?
There are many issues at stake. I have friends. Every particular issue that they bring up, I do not stand behind. I do not stand behind every particular issue that anyone, but there are parts of...
Is Jesse Jackson a voice for you?
On some issues, he is.
Like what?
On giving opportunities to black men in this country.
I
would not have the job that I have. Chances are, if it was not for affirmative action. So.
Oh, you didn't earn it.
I don't qualify for what?
You didn't earn your job?
I don't understand what you're saying by that. What do you mean?
You said, yeah, hold on, sir.
If you got that job on account of affirmative action, well, you ain't worth the salt to go in your food. Did you know why? If you was worth anything, you would need affirmative action. What do I need affirmative action to get a job? If you get it, you can't hold it because you don't know what to do. And you saying that somebody's supposed to give you, ain't nobody supposed to give you nothing. America is built on individuality. And nobody don't have to give me no opportunity. I make my opportunity. This is what freedom means. And then you can learn anything you want to know. If you want to know it, all you have to do is go to the library. It don't cost you nothing to go there and learn anything you want to learn. Don't nobody stop you from that. And why don't you get your own job instead of going asking somebody else to give you one?
Let's get a response.
Personally, I would have to say that you're ignorant of a lot of facts that have gone on in a particular job that I have. You're ignorant of the history of black firemen here in Los Angeles and the things that, with the fact that doors being closed and the stories that have taken place. There's a book you need to read, sir. It's called The Old Stentorians. I suggest that you read that before you pop off the mouth.
Let me ask you this, sir. Let me ask you this. So you don't think that, what kind of work you do?
I'm a fire inspector for the city of Los Angeles.
Yes, I already know that. I just want them to be aware. And so you don't believe that you would have gotten that job had not it been for affirmative action?
Not the fact that I wouldn't have gotten the job, but the opportunity would not have been there if it was not for affirmative action.
And how do you know that?
How do I know that?
Uh-huh.
Well, because number one, I never thought about even becoming a fireman until the opportunity came across in front of me.
What do you mean?
Well, that's a detailed explanation.
I mean, one day you heard we have affirmative action down at the fire department.
It didn't have anything to do with
and so if you want to be one.
Didn't have anything to do with affirmative action.
Did you want to become a fireman because the opportunity opened up, or was that a desire of yours always?
Because the opportunity opened up.
Other than that, you would not have wanted to be a fireman.
I would not have entertained the idea to the degree
Take the mic.
Based upon the opportunity that came before me.
Yes. What's your name, sir?
Jabari Jumani.
Jabari. Are you liberal?
I don't know if I fit in any of those categories. I've never thought of myself in them
Where
terms.
do you fit?
I consider myself a black nationalist.
Oh, you are?
Yes, sir.
And what does that mean?
That's someone who is black and works for the uplift of the black nation.
Black and work for the in what way?
In economic, social, political, whatever.
And
all respects. That's where my emphasis is. I'm probably the wrong person for this show.
No, you're the fine one. You're
I
the right
really
one.
don't have any
Yes, you
input
do.
for you as to how whites should accept black liberals, because I don't give thinking about how whites should accept anything much of my time. You know, if I'm working for the uplifted black community, I use probably 10 areas that I use that blacks should concentrate on to uplift themselves. Those areas being economics, educational, entertainment, identity, labor law, politics, religion, sex, and war.
So what do you think about what is happening in the country today with the conservative movement?
I think the conservatives, there's nothing surprising about that. What we're looking at right now is a system of global white supremacy, which it's nothing new. In general, white folks work for the uplift of white people. Is that something that's shocking to anybody in this audience here? I certainly hope it's nothing new. You can call it conservative. You can call it a wolf in sheep's clothing, a new wolf, a sheep, whatever you want to call it. White people generally work for the upliftment of white people.
And you think that's what this movement is about now?
It's the same now as it has always been. It's not a new movement. That's my contention.
Oh, I see.
It's the same as it has always been.
I don't understand that, man. It's like I don't know what to ask you because I can't understand that kind of thinking.
What specifically are you
1995.
confused about that I'm talking about?
So you think that?
Well, let me do this. Let me use this example that this man used right here. This man here is a fireman. You know, at your age, sir, I imagine you're well in your 60s.
I'm 65.
Speaking
Okay.
to the microphone.
It sounds to me like you have no knowledge of the fact that regardless of this man's physical prowess and his mental ability, that black people have been held out of jobs. When I look in the mirror, I see a black person, you know, regardless of what white conservative or liberal does, I'm helping black people because I am a black man. Just as the Jews help Jewish people, not because of what other people do to them, because they're Jewish. Just as the Korean community helps the Koreans because they are Korean. When they look in the mirror, they see that.
I understand that.
That's why I'm helping black people.
But what do you mean when you say that whites are trying to take back or control everything?
I never said that, sir.
What did you say? Correct me on that.
I didn't say your question to me was, what should black people do? How can we help whites accept liberals?
Right.
And my point was, I'm a bad person for that because I don't put any energy at all in wondering how I can help white people do anything. They do quite a good job for themselves.
They do. And are you friends with any whites?
Sure, certainly. I get along with them very well.
Oh, you do?
Certainly.
You just don't want to help them?
No, sir. No. My question is, my point is, when I look in the mirror, I see a black man. When I look in the streets and I see young boys and girls distraught, not having social programs, not having some place to play, needing help with their reading skills, writing skills, that's who my allegiance is with.
Why is that like that? Why are they having those problems?
Well, a lot of people, I mean, you could look at a socio-economical situation, and this goes back, you know, a great distance. I mean, a lot of factors influence that, but I believe it's up to us to rescue us.
So maybe I'm just missing it. Blacks are poor and down out because of what?
No, I didn't make that.
I mean, they're having those problems because of what?
I think you'll find in any race of people, those people who are downtrodden, disenfranchised. That's who I'm speaking to in my ethnic group.
Right. And why are they like that? Tell me that again.
For many different reasons.
And what are some of the reasons?
Some reasons are socioeconomical reasons. Maybe they come from a home where maybe their parents were not educated, and consequently they have not learned the value for education.
Socioeconomic meaning that they don't have the finance or the means to do what they want to do?
That's correct. Or at
I
least
don't
have
know
not
many blacks
realized,
like
or
that.
at least have not realized
Well, because
that.
they do have it, they just don't realize
Or
it.
at least have not realized it to this point.
Oh,
See,
okay.
an opportunity can be in front of a person if they do not understand it or have not been channeled in that direction. They cannot appreciate that.
And so you don't want to give the white folks any idea of how to deal with blacks who hate America.
Oh, no, I don't. I'd be the wrong person to ask about that.
Yeah.
That may be a very viable question for you to ask someone else.
Okay.
But for me, that's not my agenda.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
One difference is, as this gentleman was saying, he looks in the mirror and sees a black man. I look in the mirror and see a principled man that just happens to be black. But this movement, this movement that we have here, with the conservatives, Democrats, 5 Democrats this year has switched in the House from Democrat to Republican.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
This is a movement of principle. This is not a movement of color. There's no difference between, it's not a movement between black and white. It's not a movement between left and right. It's just a movement of up and down.
What do you say to that, sir? Do you disagree with that? That is a movement of principles?
There are movements of principles, yes. There's socioeconomical problems. There's always been a struggle between classes, rich, poor, bourgeoisie, proletariat. That's not deniable. Here, I am encompassed in this human body for a particular mission. I see people in the street that I walk out in my neighborhood. These are people I see every day, black people. That's where my allegiance is, to help them. It's not to not help anybody white, as I have helped white people, as I have helped white people, as I have helped Latinos. But the people I see every day, they look like me. I mean, I really don't think that there's really a reason in 1995 that I should be apologetic for helping black people. I think when we go up and down, we're in Los Angeles, we go up and down Olympic Boulevard, Korean writing on the walls that we can't even see. Language helps insulate Koreans, and I don't ever see them making an excuse for helping Koreans. Yeah, yet we tend to want to put black people on the spot for black people.
What I see
Are
is
we somehow seeking some liminal or some undercover way to be accepted by white people? You know, I'm very honest in saying that I'm not trying to be accepted by anybody. I'm trying to do what's right inside of myself.
Yes, yes, sir.
If I could, what I would like to do is help this nation as a whole. I want to strengthen every fabric in this nation. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in what it stands for, and I'm going to fight to my death.
Okay,
I
too
preserve this Constitution. If you can do it by helping black people and strengthen black people and make them stronger, but so they can compete and be stronger in the society as a whole, then good.
Certainly.
All good for you.
Certainly.
But about this separatism,
I didn't say anything about separatism, sir.
I mean,
if that's what you're interpreting, what I'm saying.
I mean, anytime you judge a man by the color of his skin,
I didn't judge
that's what you're
anybody
doing.
by anything, sir.
I mean, if you're helping people by black.
Okay, let me explain this. We're a team in this room. Let's for 1 minute make us all a team. If I go out and I work on weights and strengthen my own body, I have helped that particular faction of this team. So we come together. So this country will be a great country when everybody stands up on their own. Some people want to do away with affirmative action. Some people want to do away with social programs. Now, if I work with black people,
speaking to the microphone.
Now, if I work with black people, so that they don't need affirmative action, so that we get jobs on our own, that helps the whole country, does it not? Would you not contend that?
No.
So
we don't need an affirmative action program. What we need to do is take an affirmative action.
Certainly.
Each individual needs to take an affirmative action.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I am helping a segment of our society take an affirmative action. So if I help a person not need affirmative action, but work socio-economically within our community, so he is empowered financially, he doesn't need affirmative action any longer, and he has bettered the country to some degree. Would you not agree?
You don't believe that a white person is capable of looking beyond your blackness and seeing you as an individual?
I don't think you separate the two, sir. I don't think that anyone looks beyond that.
Really?
I think the most successful groups of people in this society respect who they are and don't ever try to separate from it. The only people who try to do that, unfortunately, are black people who've been savaged and ravaged by slavery, mental, physical, things of that nature. There's some remnants left, and I hear it every time I hear somebody try to separate themselves from blackness. That's the old house Negro thing that I keep trying to hit.
It is. Let me ask you this then.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to look at a white person, any white people, and separate them from their whiteness?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.